Everyone has their idols. Sonic was inspired by Mario, possibly even Goku, and believe it or not, Michael Jackson. But Sonic himself has inspired the creation of many other characters. He isn't the only furry creature who destroys menacing robots for a living. Meet Sash Lilac. What started out as an indie Sonic fan game is now a fully furbished franchise. But can the influencer beat the influenced? Today we find that out. Today we rewind Rumble. While this is a bonus episode, this is a very special bonus episode. You are not getting just one fight, but 3 separate rounds. First, there'll be a battle between Classic Sonic vs. Sash Lilac, then there'll be a battle between Modern Sonic, and finally, you'll get a battle with Archie Sonic. To learn more about Classic Sonic, be sure to check out Classic Sonic vs. Pikachu. You can learn more about Modern Sonic in the Mario vs. Sonic Total War, and you can learn about Archie Sonic and Archie Sonic vs. Paper Mario. I even have a new series known as One vs. Many, which features Classic Sonic versus every human on Earth. A link to that will be down below and is a card in the top right. I'm telling you this now because any mention of Sonic during the pre-analysis will be kept mute, since you can learn about him in the previous uploads. For now, let's mainly focus on his purple rival, Sash Lilac. As stated earlier, the development of Freedom Planet started out as an indie Sonic fan game, but quickly turned to form its own identity, and along with an identity comes a new origin story and new abilities. Growing up, Lilac was raised by thieves, assassins, and ninjas who went under the name Red Scarves. Eventually, Lilac moved on from this organization, but during her early years, this is what she called home. The Red Scarves was where Lilac learned her combat and adventure tactics, and where she met her best friend Carol. Down the road, both Lilac and Carol left the group due to moral differences, as Lilac didn't want to commit crimes. Or at least not really bad crimes. Fast forward from her childhood to teenage years, Lilac is faced with an even bigger dilemma. Lilac's planet was invaded by an intergalactic warlord known as Lord Breven. Lord Breven did what every intergalactic warlord does. He plots to kill the leaders of unimperialized planets and then use civil war tactics to conquer the rest. Lilac's planet is somewhat special as it is home to the rare Kingdom Stone. This stone is what fueled all of the technology and machinery within the planet. Once it got stolen, Sash sets out to reclaim the stolen Kingdom Stone and stop Lord Breven from his evil ways. So that's pretty much the origin of this purple half-water dragon, but I'm sure you guys are probably more interested in her abilities. As a half-water dragon, she has a number of natural abilities, and from being raised by the Red Scarves, she learned a good number of tactics growing up. Some of these abilities and tactics include the Dragon Boost, Dragon Cyclone, Dive Kick, Rising Slash, Blink Dash, and Boost Breaker. The Dragon Boost is Lilac's signature move. This is where she charges all of her energy and launches herself like a comet, clashing into enemies or to travel at a faster rate. The Boost Breaker is the opposite. This is where she instantly breaks the Dragon Boost so she can perform a shockwave that damages its targets in all directions. The Dragon Cyclone is where she spins herself horizontally to hit enemies with her hair and uses her pigtails as a makeshift whip. The Dive Kick is a super self-explanatory diving kick. The Rising Slash is a custom uppercut, and the Blink Dash is a move performed after guarding. This is where she can dash in a short distance at light speed, damaging enemies on contact or to pick up natural traveling speed. All of these moves are really useful, and they did ultimately help Lilac to free the planet, but she isn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination. Some of her biggest glaring weaknesses include the fact that she's extremely weak to electric-based attacks, she has very limited range attacks, and sometimes is too brave for her own good, as she can be completely oblivious into making dangerous tactical decisions. Now remember, this is not just one Rumble, but 3 separate Rumbles all taking place on Earth with no preparation. Round 1 features Classic Sonic, Round 2 features Modern Sonic, and the final round features Archie Sonic. Once that circumstance bar has finally loaded, it's time to rewind Rumble.
Round 1. Ready? Go!
Let's go!
ready, go!
We know who's responsible.
Whoa!
Oh no!
Whoa!
KO!
Hopefully you enjoyed that animation, and if you did, super special thanks to Chef Boy Armani and Doodlebop64. I'd also like to thank Miss X for providing many new notes and calculations for the post-analysis. Thanks, and enjoy the post-analysis. Sonic goes 3-0, beating Lilac every single round, and I could break down each round individually, but once I persuade you on why Classic Sonic can beat Sash Lilac, knowing why Modern or even Archie Sonic wins should become instantaneously understood. Let's start with the most important topic regarding characters like these: speed. Thanks to Sonic Generations and even Sonic Forces, Classic Sonic is actually quite close to Modern Sonic when it comes to speed. Modern Sonic mainly only has a skill and durability edge over his classic counterpart, and of course a slight speed edge thanks to those longer legs. As calculated by Miss X, there is a scene where Eggman tells Metal Sonic to travel over 3.2 trillion miles to reach a base on another planet. Metal Sonic traveled this distance in roughly 15 seconds, making his travel speed 779 billion miles per hour, or roughly 1,869 times the speed of light. More importantly, this is a weakened, battle-damaged Metal Sonic. Who knows how fast a fully healthy Metal Sonic can travel? Now, for the few who don't think Classic Sonic should directly scale to modern characters, even if we divide this speed feat by 10 times, that would still make Classic Sonic over 186 times the speed of light in base form. Some skeptics would say that this feat shouldn't be calculated as Eggman never gave a measurement unit, but assuming it's miles is an extremely safe and understandable bet, and here's why. If the measurement referred to inches, feet, yards, or meters, the planets would be too close to have separate orbits, and they would naturally collide and merge due to gravity. And these are planets, not moons, you know. If the distance was light years, the planets would not even be in the same galaxy. So assuming the distance is in fact 3.2 trillion miles makes total sense. I can go further explaining how Classic Sonic has much better durability, strength, experience, and skill, but that would simply be overkill. This speed gap alone is just so wide, it's in blitzing territory. Sash Lilac's best speed feat comes from outrunning a supersonic spaceship, dodging sound waves, or her lightspeed blink dash, and the blink dash is only in short-term bursts. If we lowball Metal Sonic and even divide that scale by 10 times, which is ridiculously unfair, Sonic would still be 186 times faster than Lilac. Sash is just too slow, making the winner of this Rumble Sonic the Hedgehogs. Now I would offer a rematch, but the whole point of this bonus episode was killing 3 birds with 1 stone, or 3 hedgehogs? Anyway, there is no need for a rematch. Sonic is just gonna win, unless something radical in the future happens, but until then, this is pretty much the only episode we need. You can still like the video and hit that like button if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to comment down your own ideas or download the free Animation Rewind apps. Thanks, and stay tuned as the next fighters are going to be revealed on the next episode of Rewind Rumble.
That's not the point, Stewie. I'm just tired of every girl I meet being crazy.